Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing my drawing process of Inktober day 5. And yes, that's right, we made it to day 5. Those of you who follow me on Instagram will know that I'm drawing creepy looking Disney characters and doodles for Inktober this year. And the character I have chosen today is Minnie Mouse. Now, I did use a reference picture from Pinterest, however I changed up the style to be spookier looking. So the supplies I'm using today are the Viviva watercolors and the cotton Inktober sketchbook. I'm actually only using one brush, and that's the Pro Art White Nylon brush in the size 6, which I think I got from a scroller box, if I remember. I was going to use thinner brushes, but I can't seem to find them. I'll have to have a look over the weekend. Some of them are kind of destroyed, but that's easily fixed with putting soap on them and leaving it to dry, I think. I've only been using the Viviva watercolors and the cotton paper for 5 days now, and I'm already in love with them. I love the texture of the cotton paper, and luckily, because it has a thickness of 300 GSM, the ink doesn't bleed through onto the other side. I've also noticed that when using alcohol-based markers such as the Ohuhus, every time I say that word, it sounds weird. Anyway, yes, every time, I've lost where I am now. So yeah, using alcohol-based markers such as the Ohuhus, if you press lightly it doesn't bleed through either, which is a bonus because there's only 19 pages in this sketchbook and there's 31 days in October, so I'm definitely going to need both sides. So onto the watercolours. They're extremely vibrant and go down so well onto the paper. I love how they've added a little mixing palette at the back of the booklet, which seems like it has a plastic film over it, which enables you to mix the colours, which is pretty awesome. So the colour I'm using here is actually Urban Grey, which seems to look more black than the slate black colour itself. That was hard to get. That was hard to say. Anyway, yeah, the slate black seems to have a purplish tone to it. So with my drawings, I like to go through and paint flat layers first and then ink the drawing. I have noticed that it does tend to dry pretty quick on this paper, which is a bonus, but I suppose you could use a heat gun or a hairdryer. In this case, I use my mum's because mine is broken. I don't know, I just plugged it in one day and it just stopped working. Anyway, I needed to make sure to add another layer of Urban Grey to make it darker, which you will see further on in the video. Now we're moving on to the inking part of the drawing. So the fine liners I'm using today are the Unipin fine liners. Now these got recommended to me by Dave, so thank you Dave. I must say they're the best fine liners I've used so far. I previously used the Micron pens, Staedtler and the Faber-Castell, but none of them compared to the Unipin fine liners, but obviously that's just my opinion. Other people may disagree, but that's okay. So I'm inking this with my 0.1 pen, and I go over the whole Minnie Mouse first and then I'll move on to the inking of the doodles. Now I slightly ink the doodles differently. I will use my same 0.1 pen, but I'll go over the line again just slightly above so it adds a thicker line effect to the doodles, and I just love the result of doing this. It can be very time consuming and I would recommend doing it slowly because you'll get better results and cleaner lines. Now for the doodles, I decided to draw leaves and spooky little characters such as a ghost, skull and pumpkins, and I will alternate between them. I will probably be changing them up further into Inktober we get, presuming I make it that far. So once I've finished that, I'll go over the character again, in this case Minnie Mouse, no, oh my gosh, no, Minnie Mouse, sorry. And I'll add a thicker line where necessary. which ties it all together after that, and then I'll add a few final details with my Faber-Castell coloured pencils, and then we're finished. Alright, so I'm gonna say that's it for this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, comment below what you think, or if you're doing Inktober, share with your friends, subscribe for more, and yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. And oh yeah, I almost forgot, I have a special video coming, hopefully this Friday. Hopefully, so make sure you have your notifications turned on and stay tuned. Okay, bye.